got a set of discount syrup gel polishes here to check out today from AliExpress. So let's give them a swatching and see what they're like. This is an 8-piece collection, and they should be, if I'm not mistaken, nude syrup gels. It's called the Iced Tea Milkshake Collection, and they are, if I'm not mistaken, they were browns and mauves and colors like that. Interesting. So let's see how these turn out. So these are relatively nice bottles. I like really long handles, although I don't like them too long, just simply for storage sakes. They're more difficult to put away. But this is an 8-piece collection, Iced Tea Milkshake. And let's see what this quality is like. I have no idea. I haven't gotten too many collections off of the discount sites, AliExpress, Temu, Shein, all that. Only very select colors. Usually more like glitters and chameleon and such like that. Magnetic, I've tried a bunch of those. But this is new for me. That was really nice. I gotta say, that formula was nice. The color is looking nice. It self-leveled beautifully. Like, look at that. There's no heavy pigment anywhere like a lot of times happens with the syrup gel. Wow. For first shot, like I'm really happy with that. I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe like clumping and such. I don't know. Gotta be honest, I just finished swatching a Tiny brand collection, and I had to deal with a lot more sediment in the polish, and it didn't self-level quite as nicely as these are doing. Now, it did have more color in it. Like, this one is a very glassy syrup gel, so there's not a lot of color in this. And the collection I just did was a syrup gel, but it had more pigment in it than this. It was a neon syrup gel. But yeah, I struggled with some sediment in there, and it wasn't self-leveling as perfectly as I would have loved. These ones are like faring a little better in that, I gotta say. Kind of crazy, but... And this collection is iced tea. It's a lot of browns, and I think there's some like olive green and some mauvey browns, such like that. Look at that application. That is looking like a nice formula, I gotta say. And of course, price. I paid $32 for this set, Canadian, as opposed to the hundreds of dollars that I would be paying for a comparable Tiny brand set. It just applies beautifully. I am so impressed with these. Like crazy impressed. Yes. And using a polish from a discount site, and it has such beautiful results, like this one is doing, that it makes me wonder, as always, you know, the brands that we're paying for that are so super expensive, are they just coming from these same manufacturers with a fancy label on them? It's tough. It's tough to know. Something that's always on my mind. Because, like, I'm not a slave to brands, but I do like comparing and knowing what better options there are price-wise and quality-wise. It's one thing to say that those brands have much better quality, but you can't say that for sure. It's hard to know. And yeah, a lot of it can come down to the chemicals, right? What are they using to make the polish? But really, at the end of the day, all polishes, gel polishes, are filled with chemicals that are not necessarily healthy for us and have to be used very properly to prevent overexposure and issues. And higher quality brands may be using much better quality products, but I gotta say, as like a layperson, I don't know the difference, right? I don't know which chemical amounts are better and not better, which ones might be dangerous. And I do have a severe allergy to HEMA, so I can absolutely appreciate brands that are HEMA-free. That's fantastic for me, even though that doesn't necessarily mean that the other chemicals are not going to give me issues. But it's not exactly, because it's not only HEMA that's a problem, right? Or can be a problem with improper use. And a lot of Korean brands aren't HEMA-free. Some are, definitely. That's fabulous, but not all of them. Or at least not all collections. So this one here, the formula is not working as ideal as the other previous ones, but still not anything really to complain about. Just not as ideal as the ones I've just finished. The color's nice though. Here they are. As always, I've done 2 coats and then a matte and glossy so I can see what they look like. I gotta say, I am so pleasantly surprised by this collection. My biggest complaint, and really only complaint, is how similar these 2 colors look. Very, very, very close. This one, like they're almost the same color, just that this one has more color to it, if that makes sense, but just super similar. And that's really my only complaint. It is a phenomenal collection. 8 pieces for $32 Canadian, which is what, like 25 bucks American, something like that. So you're looking at next to nothing per bottle. And the colors are gorgeous. They applied really nice. The formula was great. There wasn't a lot of sediment and stuff falling around in them, which I was expecting just because they were a discount brand. I just, I didn't have super high hopes, but I'm so glad I picked these up. I don't have really too many colors like this. This isn't, I'm more of like a jewel tone kind of person when it comes to these like darker type colors. I love me some jewel tones, but these are more, I don't know, warm and neutral, and we got yellows and greenies, and these ones are kind of peachy, and then a couple of really cool mauvey purples. So, yep, this one for me was a winner. Again, I don't know about longevity on your clients, and I don't know about chemicals because I do not have the safety data sheets for these. But again, I don't have the safety data sheets for any of my polishes, and I don't compare chemicals because I don't know anything about them. I'm not a scientist. So yeah, I know that all gel polishes can have dangerous chemicals in them, and you just got to be super careful with them when you're applying, and don't get this stuff on your flesh. Nails only. So yeah, I'm really happy with this collection. 32 bucks, I cannot complain. These are some lovely syrupy colors. Some of them are a little bit more like just a glass. Very, very, very see-through, but still some have done like a gorgeous syrup look, like these ones here. These couple are much more glassy, but all in all, a fabulous collection. And I can see myself using these right away for the fall season coming up. Perfect for that kind of thing. So I'm excited about this one. Maybe I have something to compare it to, but I don't think so. I'll take a look. Okay, so here is my 8-piece Gin B Sunset collection. And while there's a bunch of different colors in this, it is about the closest thing I have that's similar. So some of these colors are somewhat similar, right? You can see this is a very similar color here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's almost a match, I would say. Almost like a dupe. That's wild. Now this Gin B collection, I absolutely love it. I think it's phenomenal, but it did send me back like 140 bucks Canadian. So much different compared to 30. And let's see these ones. And I think this collection is gorgeous, the Gin B Sunset, but I'm, partial to like the turquoise and the blue and the purples and stuff like that. So yeah, these are so similar. Oh, check out this green. Oh, that green is very similar too. Very, very similar. And I did truly love the consistency, the formula of these Gin B. And Gin B is a brand that I would happily check out some more. I think I do still have one more to swatch of a Gin B collection. I'm not sure though. But yeah, I really like the Gin B. And the price point was a lot better than some of the other Korean gels, say like a Tiny brand or something. But yeah, as far as how they look, this is very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah, look at those colors from the Gin B collection. So many similarities. So yeah, if you're looking at this Gin B collection and you're not all about the blues and greens that are in it, you're more into the peach and mauve colors and that, then this discount collection might be something you want on your radar because it's extremely similar. I'm glad I grabbed it. So yeah, there's a few extra colors to fill out the collection, the selection that I have here with the Gin B, and I'm really happy I grabbed this. It looks cool, and it's going to be a lot of fun this fall. So of course you can find the link for this collection down below in the description. I thank you guys for being here to watch my videos. If you enjoy seeing these swatches or any of the tutorials and other interesting things that I do with nails, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Keep my channel growing. As always, guys, until next time, don't forget to love your nails. Bye!